together lovesick questions from the netizens. And today, Dating Coach V answers them on Love Hacks.
Love hacks, we got you. No need to be sad.
Beautiful day, Coach V.
Beautiful day, Ann and Pao.
We are really always excited every time we do the question and answer edition of the show because a lot of your followers, they send love messages. Love
Absolutely.
messages,
Love
love
notes,
questions.
love notes.
Yeah, love
Yes.
notes.
So these are real life problems and dilemmas of people who are experiencing dating and struggles in their relationship. So I'm excited.
Okay, so we're gonna go
Okay.
through it again. So as per
Diretso
normal.
talaga.
Yeah.
Oh, diretso.
So,
Alright,
yes,
sige,
Coach V
let's
will
do
pick a
this.
question from our magic bowl.
Chikahan
And
muna.
you read
Oo.
it first,
Yes,
Paolo.
you can
Sige,
pick up
go
a new
ahead.
one already para
Yes,
we can
yes.
get through all of
Okay.
these as much as.
Sige, we're
We
making
can.
bunot na. That's the second one.
Okay, so this one's coming from Cheesecake. Or sorry,
Cheesecake.
hindi yan first name niya. May. Sorry. Yung
Ano ba
niya,
talaga?
It's her handle, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
When to know if you should. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know the answer of Coach B here. When to know if you should give your ex another chance or just find someone new.
You just gotta
Did you say that you know what I'm
give
gonna
me
say
a
already?
chance.
Feeling ko,
Okay.
I think you would say just find someone new.
Alright.
But yeah, I
Be-
want to hear your ano.
Yes. Pao, you are right. Because he or she is your ex for a reason. Why are you going back to your ex? There's 8 billion people in the world. Go find somebody new.
Oh, it's so simple. Yeah, it's so clean cut. Why are you ano?
Huh?
Why is your face like that?
Well, kasi my husband and I broke up and then we got back together and
Oh, ayan.
so I guess
Okay.
it's a case-to-case basis.
Absolutely. So I would say like 80% of the time, di ba, when you break up with somebody, there's because of, differences in values. So kapag yan ang reason ng breakup nila, mahirap yun. Makikipagbalikan ka sa kanila. Yes, you will enter another phase with them, but long-term wise, it's not gonna be good because that's kumbaga, values are yun yung pinaka-basic na dapat aligned.
Yeah.
But if it's just because, ano bang reason kung ba't kayo nag-break up, no? In your, sige, wag na natin tatanungin. Oo nga.
Hindi
But
naman
sige,
it wasn't really a
Bad
bad
breakup.
breakup.
Value, yes.
Yeah.
So if the breakup was because the parents didn't like o kaya LDR had to study for another country, if it's not a value reason, that's why nag-break up kayo, then there's a big chance na pwedeng magkabalikan.
So
Yeah.
parang case-to-case basis
Okay,
na.
yeah. I want to find a success story kasi of yung nagbalikan eh. But
Oo,
then if
yun,
you
sa
don't-
akin.
Yeah, but if you
Oo.
don't want to share why or paano yun nangyari.
No,
Okay lang.
wag na.
Saying.
Wag na, we don't have time for that. Queen D. Bay. Okay pa rin bang umamin kay crush that you like him or her even if he or she is courting someone na?
Okay. So men, I assume the crush is man, no? Men,
Yeah, oo. Go.
in their minds, it's already hierarchical. So if they already put you in the friend zone or as a backup, you will never be the main woman. So may iba na siyang kinukorte, meron na siyang main woman. So what's the point of you making amin, no?
So there's no possibility of him getting distracted by another girl.
I mean, why would you distract her from somebody that he really likes? No. You just-
Courting pa lang naman, wala pang commitment.
Sorry kasi ang competitive ni Anne eh. She's speaking from experience, okay?
Totoo naman talaga.
Am I wrong?
may mga women talaga who goes for who they want, no?
Yeah.
Ako kasi I do believe that it's still always, most of the time better if the man is the one pursuing, because if the man is not very very interested in you, they will be with you for a short time. Maybe they will sleep with you, but they're not gonna treat you as their queen. So I'd rather that this woman find somebody who really really likes her than be a backup girl.
Sa bagay sa my best friend's wedding nga di ba? Parang when
Such an
Julia
old
Roberts
reference.
when Julia Roberts confessed
I was
to her
11 when that
best
came
friend.
out.
Grabe.
No, really, I
oh.
was 11 when that came
Pero
out.
yeah, when she confessed to her best friend, hindi pa rin sila nagkatuluyan. Si Cameron Diaz pa rin yung pinakasalan niya.
I even forgot Cameron Diaz was part of that movie.
What?
No, seryoso. The only thing I remember from that movie is the
The
song.
moment I wake
There, that one.
up.
See,
Yeah.
you see, you remember the song than the story. Okay, man, I have so
Pao,
many
before
questions.
you go to the next question, can I ask you one thing? For example, ikaw, Pao, you're courting your current girlfriend and somebody makes amin to you. What will you do? Will you be distracted or will you continue with your girl?
I think you just have to make a choice there and then. I mean, like at the end of the day, rin naman, it's not splitting time is worse than not making a decision.
Wait, hold on. He said it all ends
I
with
know.
making a choice.
Making
So
a
there's a
choice.
choice right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, kasi if
Diba?
kasi kung may offer,
Ayun na!
Ah.
See, I told you, pwede ma-distract.
yeah,
You
pwede ma-distract,
guy.
but I'm not saying be
Kinakabahan ako
distracted.
sa...
Yeah, but
Oo.
still,
I'm not
you
saying
said
be
there's a
distracted.
choice
No,
right
there's a
there.
choice, but don't be distracted. Like, diba? Like,
Akala-
umayaw ka na.
Oo.
Diba? I just don't mix and mingle. Yun
Oh.
na lang.
Kinakabahan ako dun sa sa kung may choice kasi sometimes 'di ba kapag may umamin sa atin, ang tendency ng human being is kung okay naman yung girl, 'di ba? We wanna like sige try natin, especially kung yung nililigawan niya hindi naman siya pinapansin. But by the end of the day, I would always ask, sino ba talaga ang gusto mo? Go for the
Yeah,
person that
that's
you
why
really
there's
want.
a choice.
Yeah. So, you know what I like about this show is that
Okay.
sobrang ibang-iba yung values namin ni Ann. Alright, moving on.
That is
to
what makes
Pearl.
everything
Maganda.
exciting. Yeah, kasi
Yes.
kung lagi tayong
Agree.
agree, ang
Boring
boring
yun,
na nung
boring.
show.
Yeah,
diba?
exactly. Kaya
Yeah.
nawala yung isang host natin eh. Anyway, so moving on to Pearl. When do we know it's a good time to date again while working on our physical insecurities?
That's a very good question because many people would say, I'm not gonna date muna, coach, because I'm still working on myself. So I do believe that you can date right now and work on yourself at the same time. Although there's one catch, no? If it's just physical insecurity, that's something that you can, work on while dating. But if it's like mental, or emotional, then I would not
Yeah.
recommend because madadamay pa yung i-date mo.
Right.
no?
Take your
And-
time.
Diba? So, but it's physical insecurity. Girl, you can work on that as you date. But also, sometimes our physical, like for example, for me, my physical insecurity before is I never wear a dress or a short skirt because of my scars. I had scars in childhood, no? Until I met somebody who actually didn't mind that, who liked my legs regardless of the scar. So sometimes what we deem as a physical insecurity is, some people will love us for that.
And I think everybody really has a
Meron
physical
talaga eh.
insecurity, di
Yeah.
ba? Ewan ko lang kay Paulo.
No,
Kasi
I do.
pogi siya eh.
I'm so insecure kaya. What are you talking about?
Wow! Okay.
No,
Di ko
pero-
masyadong feel.
Hindi,
But
pero
yeah.
but it's nice. But it's nice. It's a nice thing if it feels like you're investing in Bitcoin in 2014 or 2016. Ba't nagsusubin yung camera? Wait, nagulat ako doon. Ang lapit ko bigla. Stop! Wait, nawala yung train of thought ko. It's like, so ang laki ng return mo kasi early yung investment mo na in terms of yung physical. Like because when you invested in them when they were low, when they are high, kasama ka pa rin.
That's a very good and also to since this is love hacks, but we're also going to talk about like life and like development in general. So I do believe that once you do well in your career, once you do well in life in general, you have money to invest in your physical insecurities. I think at this point wala nang hindi kaya madaan sa salamat doc. Diba? So whatever physical insecurity is that, you can work on it with the help of technology.
All right, so
Okay,
let's move on.
next we have something from Kabalya Angeli. What if the guy made promises like gifts and dates, and I don't know whether he forgot about it or simply don't want to do it? Should I remind him?
He forgot about it.
I don't think so.
Baka naman,
I don't think so.
parang ito yung case ng best foot forward. So you start with a lot of dates and a lot of gifts, and once you've already achieved what you wanted to achieve, biglang wala na.
Kasi nakuha mo na yung gusto mo.
Oo, diba?
Yes. So another angle would be this. I do believe that men are bright and intelligent. They do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do not believe in nakalimutan. But if a man really do not like you as much, they play deaf. Ibig sabihin, even if you say, I like flowers, I like chocolates, I like us to see like every other week, if they don't really like you, walang makakatatak sa memory niyan. But when a person is really into you, every little details they try to, meet their words. So
Yeah.
that's how you actually vet, no? Sino ba sa kanila ang may sinasabi at ginagawa compared to sabi-sabi lang tapos pag execution time wala na.
Pero Coach, I wanna go back to yung question na yun because the question was, should she
Should you
remind him?
Yeah, so the answer is, for me, I will not remind them because again, men are smart. They're hindi nakakalimutan nila yan. It is intentionally that maybe they don't wanna pursue you. That's why they're not going on a date.
I have
Paano yung mga may sariling question. Paano yung mga they've been married for a long time tapos they feel like their husbands neglect them?
Alvin,
Did
sorry.
No, my husband doesn't neglect me. I'm just, speaking yung like 'di ba may mga ganung complaints yung
Yes.
mga wives
Yeah,
na parang
yeah.
ay, hindi na kami nilalambing ng mga asawa namin because they've been married for the longest time.
Yes.
Should they remind their husbands?
So, dating for single people is different from dating when you're married. When you're
Yeah.
married, I'd like to think that you are stuck in that forever as much as
Yeah,
possible if you
yeah,
can work on it.
actually.
So, please do remind your husbands, but please also remind your husband that you already reminded them.
but it's
They
funny.
need constant
No, pero
reminding.
that's the thing with
Wag lagi.
expectations, right? That's the thing with
Okay,
expectations.
Coach
'cause
B is picking from the bowl as
Ayun,
you
hand it over.
continue to
There you go.
say
Yeah.
what
Ikaw
you're
ba,
saying.
Pao, for example, were there times na nakalimutan mo that you promised something
No, here's
and you
the thing
didn't deliver?
because yung style ko kasi is I like surprising, right? Like I like keeping it hidden till like the last moment. Like there was an instance where it was like an anniversary dinner or Valentine's. I forgot which event. And then so we were having dinner. Dinner's okay. And then akala niya walang gift. And then what I did was I had a waiter come on over to basically present the gift na parang a little surprise.
I
Akala
love
niya galing sa
that.
waiter, hindi galing sa akin.
Cute ba yung waiter?
Hindi rin eh. Kaya like,
Kasi
okay.
kung cute yung waiter, kikiligin ako.
I don't know about
May asawa na to,
that.
di ba?
I'm just saying.
Alright.
But anyway, we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
move on.
Pao,
Okay, go ahead.
Can I just
Go.
add something very quickly? And this goes for men and women. No? Under promise, over deliver.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry
because when you say many things like I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna da, when you fall short by actions, nakaka-turn off. But if you don't promise anything and then magugulat, wow,
Yeah.
he did that, she did that for us, then the admiration goes up.
Alam mo, yung advice na yan also applies sa mga government officials, mga politicians.
Good one.
Under promise, over deliver.
Oy, love
Diba?
hack so hindi gov hack.
Hindi, applicable din sa mga politiko eh.
All right,
Okay, go.
so moving on here. Luzel Capadosa says, do you believe a man who doesn't have a social media type of person and why? So, hindi siya sa social media.
Yes. So before there were admiration towards people who don't have social media, saying that they keep their life low key. Right now, kapag walang social media or sinabi niyang wala siyang social media, kabahan ka na may asawa yan.
Oh,
That's not true.
Biro
wait,
lang.
I kinda get it.
But this
One
I'm
of
saying,
our prods are
Kasal na yan.
Huh? No, I'm talking about Badge.
Kasal na yan.
Badge
Di na
doesn't
natin
have
alam.
social media.
Hi, Badge.
Hi, Badge.
Hey, say hi to the wife for me, Badge.
Oh my God.
so let me just contextualize. I'm saying that because of the advent of dating apps wherein you talk to somebody and when you want to vet them, and when you say vet, you want to do like a background check on them, they say, wala akong social media, I don't have a trail on the internet.
Paano kung iba yung pangalan sa social media?
Oo.
Kaya nga, so
Or
yung
iba yung picture.
Yung iba gumagawa ng fake, makikita mo, bibigyan ka ng Instagram, tapos the most recent post or the first post was yesterday. So really,
Red flag yun.
again,
Parang
we
ano
don't want to
yan?
generalize, but these are just what's happening. So better to be aware than be sorry later.
Parang yung mga flood control project na ghost tas biglang ginawa, no? Para
Ghost,
lang hindi maging ghost.
Go
No,
hacks talaga.
pero yung I'm just saying, like, siguro like with our friend, Badge, yung prod namin.
Bakit wala pa
Alright,
siyang
or
social
producer.
media?
Wala.
Wala daw, pero
wala.
feeling ko pangalan sa social media, Mark. Mga ganon.
Oo. Feeling ko may...
From badge to mark real quick.
Like iba yung identity niya.
Yeah, because sometimes at work, di ba, you need some sort of like account to
Exactly.
monitor.
Yeah.
So, meron talaga
Meron yan.
Gusto mo magkaroon ng
And
Siguro yung
mysterious
pangalan niya,
side.
Mark Joseph.
Yes.
Ganon. Yun yung pangalan niya.
So when somebody says
Sorry,
they don't
Mark
have...
Joseph, kung sino ka man.
So when somebody says they don't have social media, like, I don't believe that there's so many people out there who does not have an online tracks. So meron at wala nga social media, but maybe when
Google
you
mo nga
Google
si
their
Badge
name,
kung may makikita
meron
kang
at merong
picture.
Mamaya na, we're talking about him too much.
Okay, next question.
unless they work in security.
From J.Ann, the guy was promising at first high emotional intelligence, gave all the best he could offer, then all of a sudden he goes silent. Why?
Tapos na siya sa'yo.
Oh, hindi ka lang niya
Tapos
type.
na siya
I think
sa'yo.
that's it.
Nakuha niya na yung gusto niya.
He's done.
Maybe
Biro
he's
lang,
not
biro
into
lang.
you anymore.
Oo, na-checklist ka na.
So, men and women respond differently. Tayo, when something happens, we want to talk. We want to be closer to our partner. But men, sometimes they need to retreat back to their cave. Diba? They need some time to process. That's how they process. Women process by usap-usap with the girls. Ito yung nangyari, blah, 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 blah. Men, some of them, they process alone and they want less conversation, less usap. So maybe give him time. Maybe he's gonna come back.
Okay.
If he doesn't come back, then again, 8 billion people in the world.
To be
Okay.
You
fair.
got this, girl.
To be fair, I love my
two
cave.
questions.
Last two.
Coach V is picking from our bowl. Last two
You,
questions.
Pao, you said you have your cave.
I love my cave. Pero my cave is like, it's not a literal
Men always
cave.
have to have their caves.
Yeah,
They need
my
their
cave is
alone time.
Whatever
Too.
that means for them.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Lucille says,
Okay.
"Hi, miss.
Hindi
I'm
mo
one of your
na-gets.
fans."
Hindi mo na-gets.
Don't to, ha?
Go.
May hindi daw tayo nuggets.
Ayoko.
Okay,
Baka
go.
makancel pa tayo. Okay, this is a big fan of yours, Miss Lucille Jane
Aw.
Ugsod. And question ko lang po is para po sa mga gaya naming namin naka-work at home. Ano po yung best advice nyo sa amin para magka-love life?
Ay, oo nga.
Mga work from home, o nga, no, mga hybrid and or yung mga work from home talaga.
Yes.
How would you advise that?
I feel that they already understand that Prince Charming will not knock on their door, no? So from work from home people, let me share with you a little bit about attraction. For attraction to happen, there has to be an in-person exposure. So kailangan mo silang makita. So work from home, sabihin natin 8 to 5, or if you're graveyard shift, then you still have 10 hours in a day, 14 hours in a day for yourself. So go out at least once a week, twice a week. That's really the way that you could find somebody, because even if you meet them online, you have to see them in person in order for that attraction to be genuine than just talking online, no?
Yeah.
They have to see you, smell you, feel you, and just feel your vibe.
Can I just say, sobrang importanteng smell you, ha?
That's true.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. I don't like smelly
Yeah,
people.
so based on attraction, the science of attraction, pinaka number 1 is visual. We get attracted by what we see. Number 2 is we get attracted by, hulaan nyo.
Smell.
What's the number 2?
I'm guessing
Smell is number 3.
It's 3.
Yes.
Okay, so what
what's
you see?
the-
So sorry, what's the first one?
The
Visual.
Visual.
Yes.
Visual.
Second
Number
one
2
is oh wow.
Kung,
This is-
kung
If
kung may
3
laman
is
yung wallet
smell.
niya.
I'll give a clue. This is going to be a little bit surprising, but you have this in you. So you guys are doing well in this category.
How
Any
they speak.
guess?
We have careers.
How they speak?
Yeah.
How we speak.
So number 2
Communication.
is the voice.
Voice.
Oh,
I
the
know.
voice.
Yeah, so sometimes you see like a really guapo guy, but when he starts talking,
You know what? That is so true.
mas matinis pa yung boses sa'yo. So, nata-turn off ka. O kaya sa babae, na girl, feminine na feminine, baby. Tapos nung nagsalita, mas masculine pa yung boses sa'yo.
But actually, guys like it when you have that low register.
Ganun ba?
The bedroom voice, when you are in the bedroom.
Voice.
But
Like
not-
pagsagot mo ng phone, hello.
Hindi, pero kailangan, may variety. Dapat kaya taas, bumaba.
Buti na lang, hindi ka dyan yung boses mo. Diyos ko, Lord.
Oh, welcome to Love Hacks.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, last
So,
question na
there you
tayo.
go. Okay.
Coming from Kaunashi, do you recommend being upfront with what you're looking for on date number 1, or serious matters should be saved for the succeeding dates?
Okay. So very briefly, let me share with you an experiment that was done in MIT. They sent people on dates and then the psychologists were on the other room. Ibig sabihin, the psychologists don't have a visual kung sino ang magkakadate, no? But after that speed dating that happened, the psychologists were able to predict with 98% accuracy who are the daters who's gonna go on a second date and who will not see each other again. You know how the psychologist predicted?
Paano?
So there was an recording, but the recording is an audio recording. Pero ang catch dun, walang words. So the psychologists were listening to the conversation. They were just listening to the tonality and pitch. So for example, if the conversation is like, so mataas, masaya, the couple goes on a second date. Pero kapag monotone, seryoso yung pitch, they were able to predict that hindi na makikita yan, which was correct. So what's the lesson here? First date is not for you to lay down all of your cards. First date is for you to gauge if you could have fun together. So more laughter, more chances of a second date.
I get that. I like
Laughter
that.
is very
that.
important talaga.
Playfulness.
Yeah, not
Yes.
just on your dates, but your relationship in general. Parang kailangan, you have a lot of laughter in there.
Yeah. Being
So,
fun is important.
Thank you so much for today's Love Hacks, Dating Coach V. If you guys are in need of love hacks, just DM Coach V at Dating Coach V on Instagram or message our text line.
Yes, do message our text line at 0927-975-1235. So any love questions, or if you want to join us in studio here in Love Hacks, just let us know.
Or snail mail us at 60p Tuazon
Yes.
in Bilyonaryo News Channel here
Oh.
in Quezon City.
If you happen to drive by
Oo.
Pituazo, nakita mo yung malaking number 60 there, then
That's
you
us.
stop by and
Drop us
leave
a
us a
snail mail.
message. Yeah,
Oo.
leave
A
us a
postcard.
letter.
Seryoso kami doon.
I
mean,
love
like I would
postcards.
love to hear and
Handwritten,
see.
ah.
Handwritten. We'll show it on air, especially kung love hack siya. We
Yeah.
definitely do that.
Yes,
Okay.
please do.
Yes. All right.
Thank you,
So
Coach
again,
V.
Coach V, thank you so much. We
Welcome.
really
Thank
love you
you.
being here, and of course, we really love the fact na palapit na ang Pasko, ladies and gentlemen. Cue the